Abusia Endra Professor Ameyaw Akumfi papa yi NIB fo abefa no Endra Sunday and patututu enomkobo ne dan kokoko enomkofa no o se sika sembi abusia ayira wa Ghana ha na emra na NPP fo no wo abamu no papa yi ne ho bon wo eno achi na nyo no kwa gifti o wa Aremensa ene Kweku Annan sankrofo nyina former deputy of NST sankrofo nyina NIB before Ebusia omo hwehwe sankrofo yi sansemi na owura Afenyo Markins obekasa ho o se sa ne ma na ekoso ne de so okase na ne je ho a na oboa yenti Afenyo Markins no masem na kire wadwen.
That what happened, arresting former appointees. Do we still keep people at the NIB cells, or do we still use National Investigation Bureau to be arresting politicians? I thought they were things of the past. But as a country, is NDC going to be busy with using NIB to be arresting people? If you are investigating somebody for corruption, I thought by law we set up the Special Prosecutor's Office to deal with these things. Are we still using BNI or NIB cells and all to terrorize people? They cannot be invited. There can't be a humane way of investigating such matters, that you go with 3 cars and armed soldiers or police or investigators, Rambo style. I thought as a country we've moved past that, and I would want to encourage the government to adopt a humane way to deal with these things. I am not, and in fact the minority is not against accountability. Accountability is part of the governance process. You come life, you must account. You come into public life, you must be held to account. You must answer questions about your stewardship. There's no problem. If the government is of the view that a former appointee should come and give explanation or bring clarity to certain matters, it is part of democracy. But how this is done is the issue. So I would encourage them that, since they know that they will not be in government forever, and a time will come that another person may take over the reins of government, and in governance you take decisions by the day. The biggest job of government is procurement, because to roll out your policy you need to procure. To implement any government policy means spending, and we have enacted a law to guide the process. So definitely in the process there may be some form of irregularity, there may be some missteps. So in dealing with these, you need to move with a certain level of caution. Can we have a humane way of dealing with all issues of irregularity as we find them, even when we get opportunity to govern? And I repeat, that does not mean that we should do away with accountability.
You're saying humane, and you've harped on that a few times. What humane way do you think can be adopted to deal with
due law, due process of law? When I talk about humane way, I'm referring to that which we've enshrined in our laws. I'm referring to those promises that our constitution hold dear, and those promises that our constitution makes, and all. You see, the way we manage power is quite unfortunate. We are all to blame. I'm not going to limit myself to what is happening today. When Kufuor won in 2000, when Mills won in 2008, all the way through 2016, then 2024. But it's also because of the way our countrymen and women behave when there's a change of power. Let me share with you my own experience. I regret it. I've apologized for it. I'm not proud of it. And I pray that these things end. I recall in 2016 when we won, came into 2017, lecturers at UUW were all over in my office. Honorable, there is corruption. The microphone would this, that. Were all over the place in court. It went to Yoko. Eventually, when Yoko did the investigation, the people were not even culpable. Then the very things that those people were complaining were the things that they themselves were doing. Eventually, finding that to be so unfortunate, I led the same process again to get those people back into office. When there's a change in government, you have people who they claim that, oh, they are NPP. Then all of a sudden, they say they are NDC. You know, because of the role I played in government, I was in the heart of it. I was really at the Sanctum Sanctorum of the governance process. So I came into contact with the normal people. I've been hearing appointments. So yesterday, for instance, one appointment I had, I said, hey, we are seeing home. When did this person become an NDC? Because I know the conversations that the person was having with me, how he was talking about the UP tradition and all. I know Akufo Addo appointees who are all over the place, trying to now say that, oh, they are, as for them, they are professionals, so they should keep them. You know, it's unfortunate. And it goes down to others who claim that they have information, the gossips. Some of our people can be very mean. So they now say, oh, I know this about this person. Oh, this person did that. And it can cause the state to be running all over, going into deep ocean fishing. But I want to tell my friends in NDC that, look, you have won. You have a promise to fulfill. Stay focused and do your work. Look, all these things, people getting you, arrest this person, go and chase this person, somebody has stolen money. 3 months, 6 months, you realize that people have misled you. And in the end, you would have achieved nothing. And then even the goodwill you have, you would have wished them away. The biggest job of government is procurement. You know, because to roll out your policy, you need to procure. To implement any government policy means spending. And we have enacted a law to guide the process. So definitely, in the process, there may be some form of irregularity. There may be some missteps. So in dealing with these,